On Wednesday, October 9th, the UFC returns to Brazil for Fight Night 29 and features two of the welterweight division's most accomplished grapplers squaring off when former Strikeforce champion Jake Shields draws hometown hero Maia in a contest that could provide the class's #1 contender. Since dropping down to the 170-pound division, the former ADCC champion has looked almost unstoppable, dismantling South Korean stud Dong-Hyun and rugged American wrestler Ricky Story by stoppage. In his last bout, the Brazilian was paired with top-ranked John Fitch, a difficult fight for anyone in the category, save for Johnny Hendricks. Maia put on a grappling clinic, dominating the AKA standout over the course of 3 rounds to earn the unanimous decision victory, shocking fans and pundits alike. Across the cage for Maia is one of the most underrated fighters in the 170-pound category. For years, Shields was the top welterweight competing outside of the UFC, and hardcore fans salivated at the idea of his addition to the UFC roster. After going undefeated for close to 6 years, the Cesar Gracie Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu black belt would make the move to the world's biggest fight organization, and in his second bout found himself in the biggest fight of his career, battling George St. Pierre in front of the largest crowd in North American history. Unbeaten in his previous 3, Shields can silence any naysayers with a dominant win over the surging South American. Although these two share similar attributes, it will be the one who can land the more effective strikes and push the pace who will emerge triumphant. In a fantastic welterweight showdown that will certainly affect the class, slick South Korean fighter Dong-Hyun is matched with explosive Brazilian Eric Silva in a bout that could deliver fight of the night. With a record of 17-2-1-1, the 31-year-old Kim has flown under the mainstream radar, but hardcore fans watched as he managed big victories over talented competitors TJ Grant, Nathan Diaz, and the emerging Matt Brown. Armed with solid striking and an unorthodox grappling game, Kim presents a number of problems for many top-tier fighters because of size and skill. Silva has all the tools necessary to become a UFC champion, but he needs a win over an athlete the caliber of Kim in order to be a part of the title discussion. In one of his best performances to date, 29-year-old faced then top-ranked John Fitch at UFC 153 in his native Brazil. In spite of losing effort, fans got to see what the ex-gym student is capable of in their fight of the night performance. In his next outing, India would thrill the audience with a reverse armbar triangle submission victory over seasoned wrestler Jason High just over a minute into the contest. If Silva can overwhelm the Asian fighter and dazzle with his athleticism and furious attack, this could be his fight to lose. In an interesting light heavyweight tilt, Ultimate Fighter Season 3 participant Matt Hamill takes on the hard-hitting Thiago Silva in a battle of contrasting styles. Although Hamill has been developing his striking game, fans should anticipate that he will rely on his bread-and-butter abilities and force the Brazilian to defend the takedown. Silva will undoubtedly be ready and will look to time his strikes as the hearing-impaired fighter shoots in. If that doesn't go his way, expect him to look to attack from his back, finding a way to quickly make it back to the upright position. Hamill will use strength and conditioning to wear out Silva and exploit a huge weakness before trying to inflict insurmountable amounts of damage with his ground and pound. As well, TJ Dillashaw collides with BJJ black belt Rafael Assunção in a bout that is certain to have title implications for the winner. Since losing to top-ranked John Dodson, the Team Alpha Male standout has looked sensational, winning his last 4 fights, with 3 ending before the allotted 15 minutes. Assunção too has looked incredible, winning his previous 4 encounters and reinvigorating his mixed martial arts career, and if he can take out the young gun, he could leapfrog others in the category.